Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. MP is out there with Alex Caruso, and it's Noel in at the 5 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis and Portis are in the middle. Drew Holiday out there with Grayson Allen, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
Now here's MP. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Milwaukee ball.
Holiday with the ball. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pass to Portis. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's MP. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Using his size to his advantage. Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. MP outside. Driving in. And he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. An outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
MP outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Holiday. Knocks it down from distance.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
MP against Portis. Now Noel. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Here's Allen. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
MP right side. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in.
Timeout, timeout.
MP's got 10 points. Timeout call. Milwaukee. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this timeout. Every night it's...
Substitution on the court.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Randall. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Drew Holiday out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Portis in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. MP, the pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randle making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Heat gave them a bit of a boost. He had 18 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. Everything is going well for this team. His play has certainly helped. Let's see if they can stay hot, guys.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Middleton. Fires the 3. Randall pulls down the board. New York trailing.
And he's really silencing all the haters. Randall has become a guy you can run the offense through time and time again.
To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Outside Holiday. And again, another missed shot. And Randall effectively became a point center starting last year.
And coach put him in spots where he can make easy reads. So Randall knows exactly when to attack and when to look for a teammate.
Oh, there's the alley. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. And now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead. Now a timeout called by New York.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
And the Bucks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Barrett's checked in for New York. Caruso comes in for Quickly. Here's MP. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately, avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Randall finds MP. Back to Randall. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pass to Middleton. And it's blocked by Noel.
We know Noel is a super.
So it's tied as we head to halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And the Knicks with the possession here. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. MP is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Noel in at the 5. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie. Shot clock at 3. Allen. Caruso grabs the board. And for New York, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. Randall finds MP. For the lead. Can't get it to drop. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Allen, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
The drive by MP, and MP throws it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, "I'm going to attack."
Here's Holiday. Middleton from the outside. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to MP. Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And he's going for the lob. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
To the middle. Here's Allen. Soft touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
And that's an example of his athleticism, right? Nerlens Noel, the ability to leap up and ram it home.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
Timeout.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for New York, Obi Toppin. At the line for 1.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
The Bucks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Drew Holiday out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Portis in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's MP. No good that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
MP right side. They got the rebound. Down low. Toppin. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Randle against Antetokounmpo. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got 5 rebounds tonight. And MP with a basket on the assist by Randall. And it's a 7-point New York lead.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
Antetokounmpo against Randall. They get it back. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second-chance shot.
Allen against MP. Drives to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
The Bucks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Inside, here's Toppin, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
MP against Holiday. MP, the pass to Randall. Back to MP. It's stolen by Holiday. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Noel, he's checked in for New York. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton, so the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Antetokounmpo pass to Portis.
Number 11. That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5.
At the line for the Bucks.
Both free throws good from Portis.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
For New York, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. Good on the bucket. MP's got 24.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Pulls up on the wing. And that one hits the back iron.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
That's his second personal foul. 13 fouls.
Free throw good. MP. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 9. 51 seconds left in the final quarter.
Rick Wallace section wants a t-shirt.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. Shots no good by Noel.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Noel.
Knicks substitution.
And Milwaukee has possession. They trail by 9.
Quick trigger from Rodney Hood. He takes no time getting the shot off after the catch.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Puts it up from 12. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His second personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
What a pickup George Hill is. This guy's such a capable player on both ends. Smart, intelligent, lightning-quick reflexes by the point guard.
And that's an intentional foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for New York, number 11. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're trailing by 7. 19 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not this time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Here's Hood. A 3 from the inbound. Rebounded by Knox. Here's MP. To the paint. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.